Hey there, Nadine. So here is the high country. I'll do a nice slow walk around on it, point out anything that I do see. Being as you are from a ways away, I don't want you being surprised by anything when you do get here. So I'll point out absolutely everything that I think you might notice. Go nice and slow along the exterior and interior for you there. So a little tiny rock chip there. Tires are in good shape. Lots of tread left on those guys there. Does have the rear wheelhouse liners, which keeps that road noise down a little bit. Has the lights in the rear view mirror there, which is kind of a nice touch if you are doing any loading or unloading of stuff at nighttime around the truck. Makes it so you can light everything up, make it nice and visible for you there. Front tires here as well, so lots of tread left on those guys as well, and the wheel well liners on the front there as well. It does have the 3M on the bumper, but not on the hood, so it leads me to believe that he only got the bumper done for some reason there. We did get some rock chipping touched up on it there. Not sure if you can see, but there is a couple little spots where they have been touched up. You do have to look very, very closely to see them. But they are there. Again, I just hate for you to be surprised by anything should you get here after the fact. Does have that functional fog light on the front there. I did test it, it does work. And it does look like the 3M. It does have a couple of marks on it, so it has done its job there over the years. Protecting that bumper from rock chips and that sort of thing. You can see you got one right above where the 3M is, whereas down below it just kind of leaves a mark in the 3M. And at some point, if you do want, you can just peel that 3M off. Couple little there. There's just a little bit of corrosion on the rim there. Go nice and slow for you, that way you can pause it at any spot there if you'd like to take a closer look at anything. Does look like a little bit of a mark on this, I don't know what you call that, pinstriping, I guess. And you notice just a little scuff on the gas cap there as well. Does have the vinyl tonneau cover on it there already. One thing I did notice on the rear bumper here. So it looks like he just went a little far with his trailer. It wasn't lined up quite right, and looks like he might have pushed it into the bumper there a little bit. There's a little tiny dent right there. And just a couple little rock chips on the bumper there as well. It did have a fifth wheel hitch in the box, so there are holes in the bed from where the bed rails were there. Oddly enough though, it doesn't have the wiring for a fifth wheel hitch. So it leads me to believe that he just ran it off the wiring down by the bumper pole for the hitch down here. It does have the wiring there for that. Having a look inside, so the interior is in really good shape. It does have a jack in there. I always like to double check that. You never know on some of these used ones sometimes what gets forgotten about when it gets traded in there. I'm not sure, there is some kind of residue on the mirror here. Not Not sure, I'd have to see. I believe that should come off. I'm just not quite sure what it is. But I will look into that for you there as well. So you're gonna have your power mirrors, power folding as well, memory seats for the driver, Bose stereo system, so that nice loud system. Does have the GM floor liners in the front there already as well, and your switch for the fog light on the front. Your integrated trailer brake, nice and easy to get at there. Four-wheel drive controls, headlight controls. It's got the heated steering wheel, forward collision alert, lane departure warning, exhaust brake, park assist sensors, front and rear, switch to turn those off, the adjustable pedals, a couple of USB ports, and then a household style plug in there as well for laptops and that sort of thing. And this guy here is kind of designed to just set your phone in like that so you can see your phone there. Built-in navigation, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That's what this projection screen will be, which basically when you plug your cell phone in through the USB port, any of your compatible apps will come up right on the touch screen there. So if you do prefer to use Google Maps, you can run Google Maps right off the screen. Also gives you voice-activated text messaging, all hands-free. So basically you can stay connected hands-free there. As you can see, just under 158,500K on this guy. Cruise control, it does have the high idle switch as well, so if you are ever sitting there idling and you do need to rev it up, you can override it and rev it up to about 1100 RPM there. Dual climate controls, heated and cooled seats, which is always kind of a nice touch, especially on days like today when it's 30 above. It's got the sunroof, integrated garage door openers, little sunglass holder up here. Wireless charge pad as long as the phone is compatible. But interior in very good shape here. That is the High Country.